Hey everyone, it's Bumper here, back today with another weekly Blu-ray hunt, new release hunt. We'll go over to HMV and have a little look for whatever new titles are today. I didn't do one last week, I was a bit busy with work and I had a big Vinegar Syndrome haul come in, so that was enough excitement for 1 week for me. Anyway, as you notice in the background, it's light. So 2 weeks ago when I was doing this video at exactly the same time, it was pitch black, so that's a good sign. So I'm going to switch the view a little bit now. I'm going to get the titles up on the screen that are out this week and last week, and I'll run through them quickly, let you know what ones I'm definitely keeping an eye out for, and then we'll go and see what we can find. All right, I'll switch over to a different view now. Okay, so we've got last week then, February the 6th, there's the new DC animated movie out, Legion of Superheroes. And then we've got a cracking horror movie there. Well, I say horror, it's a bit of a horror drama, Bones and All. I have seen that one. I would like to add it to the collection, but only watched it about 2 weeks ago, so no mad rush to watch it again. Bros, so that's just some comedy, it's not my scene. The Last Heist, The Last Heist, no thanks. Strange World from Disney, again, not my thing really, when I got Disney Plus. Okay, Watcher, this is definitely one I want to get. This has been on all the top horror movies of 2002 lists. I did try and watch it before on a streaming service and I fell asleep, so I'm glad really that I waited for the physical release. It's got Maika Monroe in from It Follows, awesome actress, and she was also in The Guest, I think. So yeah, this is a really good film. I'm definitely getting this, whether it's $12.99, $14.99 slip or no slip. The Iron Man 3 obviously is going to be a Zavvi exclusive Mondo, so you won't see that. We got this 101 Films documentary, Never Sleep Again, so I have seen this. I'm surprised it's only coming out in the UK now, because I've seen this years ago. It's on for about 4.5 hours. It's really well done. Got all the usual suspects on the chat heads, like, Wes Craven, Heather Langenkamp, Robert England, everyone really, apart from Johnny Depp, I guess, participating. Is really good. .com for Murder, so that's a new Arrow release. I don't know if it's got a slip or not, we'll have to have a little look. It's a 90s thriller, which would usually be my cup of tea, but I've heard shit reviews. But anyway, we'll have a little look. Not too sure on these next two then. Miami Blues and Neon Genesis I'm not really bothered with. Cutter's Way, is that Bo Bridges? Not Jeff Bridges, is it? I'm not sure. I get confused with my Bridgeses. So 1981, A Woman Kills, 1968, Old Money, and The Enforcer. So yeah, I really want Watcher from last week, so I'm hoping we can get that, and we'll have a look for some of the other releases. And then for today, then the 13th, we've got The Woman King on 4K and Blu-ray. Probably not, to be honest. Not a film I'm motivated to watch. But maybe one day in a sale. Summer Ghost, I'm not sure what that is, but it looks anime, so it's not going to be my scene. Thor Ragnarok, again, this will only be on Zavvi because it's one of those Mondo steals. Happy Valley, no thanks. So these releases from American Genre Film Archive, these are like really low budget movies. Some of them are good, mind, don't get me wrong, and I've got one or two, but I haven't been collecting them religiously, so I don't know if I'll jump at this one today. This is some sort of action one by the looks. Kyle Wood Super Action. So I'm not really sure, but then there's another one here as well, Scary Movie, 1991. That might be more my cup of tea. We'll have a look if we can see it over in HMV and have a look at the synopsis. The Last Emperor from Arrow, probably not, to be honest. If I buy Arrow these days, I order directly from the site to get the reward points and the limited edition slips. The Running Man 4K, yeah, 100%. My Arnie game on 4K isn't very good. I need to start somewhere. Running Man being one of my favourite Arnie films of all time. Definitely top 4. So yeah, I'm going to get that if I see it today, and it's only 20 squid, whether it's got a slip or not. And then these indicator sites, I'm not sure if you'll see them anyway. Indicator sites, indicator box sets, The Big Showdown, and then the Santo, I doubt you'll see them over there, but they wouldn't be my scene anyway. And the same with the Giallo Essentials from Arrow, they're not something I've been getting into or collecting. Alright then, so I'm going to head to the shop now and we'll see what we can find off the list. Okay, so just pop into HMV, have a little look what's about. So here's all your new TV shows here. There's Happy Valley there, so we're expecting to see that one today. There's this post-COVID South Park. I think I've seen the first one of that. I didn't see the second one. Or was it pre-COVID I seen? I'm not really sure. But yeah, nothing really I'd be interested in grabbing here. But there's One Piece, that anime, not something I'm into, but cover's not leaving much to the imagination. There's The Woman King Blu-ray, nice slipcover. The Gladiator of Our Time. So a little look on the back. Yeah, it looks okay. You've got The Old Way with Nicolas Cage. I wasn't sure that was due out over here, to be honest, or if it was a streaming movie, but there it is. No Blu-ray though. Strange World, really nice slip. Um, Not a bad price, but just not really something I'd be looking to buy, and especially with a Disney Plus subscription anyway. So there's this film Renegades. I can notice Danny Trejo there. I don't know who else was on the cover. Brothers, that's some sort of comedy. Here's one of the new ones here, The Last Heist, with Terry Stone. Oh, I'd rather stab my eyebrows, stab my eyeballs out with a rusty spoon and watch that. Legion of Superheroes, yeah, cover looks really nice. Animation looks great. It's only a DVD though, not a Blu-ray, but it's $7.99. Can't really moan. Good deal on Elvis there and Top Gun. Elvis is down to $6.99 or $9.99 on Blu-ray. Sorry, Watcher. So this is one we wanted to keep an eye out for. So definitely interested in this one. And then we got some more sort of impulse buying here with some new titles. We've got that Never Sleep Again documentary from 101 Films. So yeah, really long running time on this, so you get your money's worth. All the talking heads you'd want as well, like Wes Craven and Robert Englund. So yeah, really good. Here's these Signal Line, is that what it's called? Releases. I like the sort of subtle, basic design of the back. I got to be honest, I think it looks really nice. Signal One, that's it, the company. Yeah, not really my scene, but I could see that anyone who collects those would be really happy with the designs. So here's The Last Emperor. This is only the Blu-ray rather than the 4K. I don't even know if I've ever seen this film. I always get confused with The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy. I know that sounds bad, but I just always do. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I got no knowledge of that film at all. The storyline or the synopsis. Doctor Strange 14.99 and Thor now for 14.99. I need to add those two to the collection soon. So there's 8 Mile, but we've already got the limited edition. And then we got The Running Man there, right down in the corner with a slipcover. Yeah, it looks really nice, so I don't see any reason why I won't be grabbing this one. And we got some 2 for 24 here, whether these are some new titles into the offer, I'm not sure. I do most of my 4K buying on Amazon, I gotta be honest, because even with the deals in HMV, I still find it cheaper. But they got Predator there. I do need to build up my Schwarzenegger collection, so should probably grab that really. Here's the Crystal Lake Memories, so this is a good companion piece to have with the Nightmare on Elm Street one. Ghost Watch there, standard edition now, limited edition, completely out of print. So these are the AGFA titles. I'm looking for these 2 new ones. The one's called Scary Movie, and the one is some war one, but I just can't see them anywhere. There's John's favourite, Treasure of the Ninja, Wicked World. No, I can't see any of the new ones, and then they're all things. So we got a Pride sort of section here. Some good films, actually. I know some people might scoff at Brokeback Mountain and things like that, but some of these movies are really well acted, you know, if nothing else. I'm not sure why this is here. Multiple Maniacs by John Waters with Divine. So, oh God, could go either way, I suppose. Whoop. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. We got Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything. Supernova, that's supposed to be a pretty good film. Actually, The Birdcage, supposed to be pretty funny. Disobedience, can't say is one I've heard of. All right then, so I think that's about it then for the HMV search. So we'll get home now and see what we pick up. Hey everyone, okay, so we're back after the hunt, so we'll have a little look through what titles I got. We'll also have a little look at some stuff I've got from Amazon over the last week or so as well. So firstly then, we'll have a little look at some of the Amazon stuff, and I did grab this in CX. I had to pop in there the other day because my son's having his PlayStation repaired. So I had a little look at the Blu-rays, and they had The Orphanage for £2.50. So I love this film. People think it's directed by Guillermo del Toro, but it's not. It's directed by J.J. Bayonio. I think that's how you say it. He went on and done one of the Jurassic World movies and A Monster Calls. So this is a great Spanish language supernatural thriller. And yeah, I was going to get the German media book, but they sold out of all the best covers. So the cover that's left is not that great really, and it's going to be the same disc inside. So I thought I'd save myself 20 odd quid and just get this for £2.50. So yeah, happy days, The Orphanage. Then I grabbed from Amazon. This was in the sale. I think it was probably about 30 quid. It's a Mad Max set. So I know a lot of people probably would have already grabbed this already, or they might have the steelbook version. I'm not a huge fan of Mad Max, although watching them again, I might change my mind. I did see the first one though not so long ago actually, and then yeah, it's all right, but I'm just, it's not like a cult movie for me. So it's got all the whistles and bells. It's 4K with Adobe Atmos soundtrack. It hasn't got Dolby Vision. It's just got Ultra HD Premium. Okay, and then inside then. So actually, for a change, the box is quite thick. They usually come in really thin ones when they're studio releases. Who's released this? Does it say on here anyway? So it's just from Warner Brothers. So I'd expect that to be thicker. So that's really good actually. So bravo to Warner on that one. And then the spines are all nice and yellow, all uniformed. And then it's just the artwork then on the disc. So there's the first one, is it? That's Beyond Thunderdome actually, so not in the right order in this box, I don't think. Or maybe they are, I don't bloody know. And that might be the first one. And then that's obviously the Tom Hardy one. In regards to the discs, so they're just plain. You get the Blu-rays. These are just all 2-disc sets, but they have got nice old school picture discs on them. There's the second one there. And then the first one's a 3-discer as well. The first one's got The Madness of Max. I don't know if that's some sort of making of, I'm not really sure. So all in all, that's a pretty good set. Like I said, I didn't pay through the nose for it because, well, I wouldn't have, because it wasn't on my hit list that badly. But when I seen it for £30 then yeah, it's a no-brainer really. Never seen Thunderdome, I don't think. Welcome to Thunderdome, or whatever it's called, Escape from Thunderdome. I know Tina Turner's in here, isn't she? But that's about all I know. So yeah, I'm really happy with that box set though. So I'll tuck into that one day soon. And another Amazon release that I got. This is a 4K of Belly. Okay, so it's got a lovely slip cover on it. It's like all white there, blending with this suits. Then you've just got the black ties, and it's all some of the blues all nice and shiny. Belly, and then here's the back. Open him up. Okay, so in regards to the whistles and bells, this has got Dolby Vision, is it? No, it's just got HDR and the audio. Oh, it's got Dolby Vision actually, and it's got Dolby Atmos. It's just really hard to see in the small print. Okay, so not a lot of people will know this film, Belly. It's a very late 90s urban thriller, so sort of in the vein of Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood, but it come at a later date when it was more thing to have glossy rap stars in your films than to have actual actors, so like people don't realise, but with Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood, you do have Ice Cube and MC8 who were rappers, but the rest of the cast really is padded out with strong African-American actors instead of just getting rappers in there just to sell the film. So that's why they work so well compared to some of the other ones. But Belly, it does boast a lot of rappers. It has got DMX and Nas in it, and Method Man, and then it's also got T-Boz in from TLC. So it's a bit like Scarface really. It's a very stylistic film. Hype Williams is a music video director. He's one of the best music video directors, but sometimes it doesn't always transfer to movie making, and you do just end up with a 90-minute music video, which is kind of what this film is. But because he only ever done it once, it's fine. If he carried on making the same film over and over, then it would be different, a bit like Rob Zombie. It's all style and no substance. But like I say, he only done the one, so no reversible artwork or anything. So it's a pretty good film. Like I said, it's a bit like Scarface. DMX and Nas, these two people here, they hook up with this Jamaican drug dealer. They hear about this new drug that's coming to the street, and they want to get first hands on it, and just kind of goes from there really. Yeah, that's Belly. And then moving on to the HMV picks then. Okay, so the first one I picked up was a A24 movie, and it was on the counter for $4.99 when you buy anything else. So this was Zola. I've been looking forward to seeing this one. I don't know a lot about it, but I heard it's a really good film. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out. I'm trying to see the cast to see if there's anyone famous in it or you might have heard of. I'm not sure there is, to be honest, but I've heard it's really good anyway. So for £4.99, I'm glad to add it to the collection, and I'll check that out soon. All right then. One of the ones that I did say I was going to get, if I did see it for sure, Watcher. Okay, with Maker Munro. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching this movie. 96-minute runtime, so that's not outstaying its welcome. I just bash him open. There won't be much going on inside, I doubt, but we'll have a little look. So this was £12.99 rather than £14.99, which is the price of some Blu-rays, so I'm always happy with that. So and it's got a nice picture disc as well. There we are. So yeah, really good film about a woman who goes to a European country, I think, with her husband, can't speak the language, Romania, I think, and she thinks she's being stalked by a serial killer. And obviously no one will believe her, or she can't communicate to anyone. Her husband's always working or whatever. So yeah, I really look forward to watching that one. Could watch that tonight actually if I feel like I'm not going to fall asleep. And then the other one I got, The Running Man. Okay, just had to have The Running Man. As soon as I seen it had the nice slip as well. I do like the slip. It's got some really nice sort of brown colours on it. There's your specs there on the back. Sorry about the glare, but it's got your Dolby Atmos and your Dolby Vision. I'm pretty sure. It just says Dolby Audio, so probably won't be Atmos, but lovely slip on it. Same design then inside. And then we just bash him open quickly just to see what's in the box. I'm sorry if I'm not coming across great tonight. I had 2 teeth out in my mouth over the last 3 weeks. I've had toothache for the best part of 3 weeks. I had the last one out on Thursday, but it's left me with a bit of a gap in my mouth, so I'm just getting sort of used to it. Alright, so there's only the one disc. There's no Blu-ray. It's just simply the 4K. You haven't got a picture on it, so you know if you were going to be a bit of a whinge ass, you could say there's not a lot of effort gone into it. But at 20 quid really, and as long as the transfer is nice, it's all about the film. So yeah, so I just wanted to grab the slip cover quickly just to give you one more look at this. So yeah, that's Schwarzenegger's The Running Man, and definitely be looking to check that one out very soon. Alright then, what I'm usually doing out at the end of these videos is I have a quick talk about anything I watched on physical media that I bought in the last 100 videos. Not everything I've watched, you know, but just what I picked up. So I only picked up one title in the last one, and that was Double Jeopardy, okay? So the positives about this is the slip's really nice. The more I look at the slip, the nicer it is. You've got the boat up here with like the blood-stained deck, and it's sort of part in the water here, red, and then the blue obviously represents the sea. Obviously, there's a couple of scenes really. Obviously, the scene on the boat and the scene where she drives the car off the side of the ferry. It's got the whistles and bells, Dolby Vision, Dolby Audio, no Dolby Atmos. It was only £20. It did have the 4K and the Blu-ray, but unfortunately, you know, that's where the positives end. I don't know what happened to this 4K transfer. Usually, I'm not too fussy. I just think if it's a good picture, it's a good picture. But there were scenes in this, especially early on, when there was no real skin tone to the faces. Everything just looked like the sort of same colour. It was very sort of DVD quality, really. But then it did improve a bit. There were scenes out at sea with like the blues of the water and the light shining off the really nice, and the white of the boat. So there were some scenes that I did think it looked nice, but it just wasn't often enough really. So I gotta say, I wouldn't bother buying Double Jeopardy really if you already own a Blu-ray or whatever. I don't think it's worth the upgrade. The film itself, I don't know, man, Ashley Judd, to me she's not a very good actress. I didn't really like it that much. Tommy Lee Jones, you know, I do like him in this sort of character, like in The Fugitive, and oh god, what's the one he done with Wesley Snipes? And the one he done with Benicio del Toro, The Hunted. So yeah, it's a pretty niche role for him, but yeah, even he couldn't save this movie really, I gotta be honest. So yeah, I didn't really enjoy Double Jeopardy. As a 4K disc goes, I'm going to give it 3 out of 10, and as a movie goes, I'm going to give it 5 out of 10. Alright then, well thanks for watching, and I've been Bumper, and I'll catch you on the next episode.